So protesters occupy a major intersection near LAX on the busiest travel day of the year. This is what I saw before I was heading to the airport, and I lost my mind.
Outside LAX, one of the busiest travel days of the year, protesters have taken over this intersection right now.
Just
people are fed up. Honestly,
run them over.
They really need to get a contract. They work super hard inside their workplace.
Yeah, this will make people be on your side, ruining their Thanksgiving with their families.
On the roadway, they placed this sign. It says, City of LA, why is flying food group above the law? Massive line of traffic.
Who's that? I don't even know what they're protesting for.
Behind you.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of traffic now, so we're at least lucky that we're up here at the front.
I understand they can be on a strike or whatever, but you know that we want to go.
The guy that barely speaks English is so funny. He's like, we want to go.
Travel days of the year.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy about this? Once again, I don't even know what they're protesting for, but I'm like, I couldn't think of more of a way to piss someone off than to go block them. First of all, we're not talking about rich people who always have a way about around everything because they're probably, have pre-check, clear, like myself, and they're going around everything, or they have a private driver, they get to a private part of the airport, and I'm like, every time they do this, it just over normal and poor people, which is the funniest part about it. Like, what do you think the CEO of these companies are going to be driving by and missing their commercial flight? And it's just like, you have like a Mexican guy doesn't even speak English. He's like, I like to just go through. It isn't working for me. Like, what's this? Why do you guys do this? There needs to 100% be a law that if you block the road, you are in the street, you are not a car, I get to run you over. That's how I think DeSantis did that in Florida, actually. You don't get to protest in the street. Like, imagine you're someone, you work like 2 jobs, you're going home for Thanksgiving, you have like a shitty cheap flight, took you the months to save up, and these assholes ruin the whole thing. Because all the flights are booked. Like, I was just at 2 airports. They're very busy. So it's like, imagine like all that money you spent, everything's ruined. Because no one's there to help you. You don't get credits back for any of this. You're just boom. You're just everything gone. Like, that's what I mean. It only over the people you claim to like care about and defend, which is the funniest thing. This does nothing. This is nothing. The last time I went, I think it was before I was going to Israel, that they were protesting for Palestine. And I was like, I will get the out of the car and beat the shit out of you if you are in my way. Like, you don't get in my way. Like, you should be able to run them the over. Also, the couple in that Mercedes just looks like a liberal couple. I just want to be like, well, isn't it the consequences of your own actions of the people you tolerate? She's probably like, but I hate ICE. Like, don't do this to me. Like, let me through. Or whatever they're protesting for. It doesn't matter.
We'll be back. We'll be back. Here, these are people's lives. You need to stop.
They look liberal. Yeah, they don't care. They hate you. That's why we hate them. Yeah, like they don't care. They wouldn't be in the middle of the road blocking your car if they gave a about you missing your flight, okay? So the USDA cuts in Atlanta affect the local food bank.
We cut the eggs in half so that it stretches. We used to give out a whole dozen of eggs. Now we cut the dozens in half so they each get a half a dozen.
We're in Georgia.
I just have to go buy mine.
Deal has been operating this food pantry for more than a decade. Now, for the first time, she's running out of food. The average cost of food in America is 28% higher today than it was in 2020. And for Jennifer, that means doing more with less.
So this is where we keep our produce. We used to be able to give out a whole pack of lettuce, but now we have to break it down.
The Trump administration has cut nearly
let me guess, it's Trump's fault.
Federal aid for programs that ensure low-income families are fed.
Not having enough funding to know that I can feed all the people that need it, I think that's frustrating and it's scary.
In a statement to the New York Times, the USDA said the cuts were needed to correct what they described as a Biden-era slush fund. In May, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins defended the cuts in Congress.
Our team has sought to eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse in all USDA programs.
Soon after, the USDA announced more than $300 million in additional food aid spending. But food banks like this one in Atlanta, which sends food directly to pantries across Georgia, say it's still not enough.
We have to be creative and innovative and go out and find other sources of support to offset any changes that might happen at the federal level.
So we used to give out onions and apples and things like that, but now we've reverted to the junk food, chips, candy.
So now we're killing them.
Things is not,
That's their
100%
solution.
nutritional. It's not good for them, but it's kind of if they're starved.
Fasting's good. I literally don't care anymore. I'm like, not eating is good for a lot of you. Fasting, scientifically proven to like be really good for you. Eat cancer. Most of you are overweight, and I'm sorry. We're gonna blame Trump. Hey, maybe you should blame food being so expensive because we have to pay for overpriced food because you give so much of it away for free. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why everything in this country is so expensive because we have to give so much of it away for free. How about that? And also, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't. So you get half eggs. I have to go buy eggs. So why should I feel bad? I don't understand. Why do I have to feel bad? I've always had to pay for shit. Sorry, half of you guys go and steal shit anyways. Maybe that's why the prices of things go up because so many of you guys are stealing as well. They have to overcompensate and they know they can mark things up. But they're like, oh, well, anyways, we can't afford fresh food, so we're just going to give them chips to kill them. Like, that's a fantastic solution, I guess. Like, great. I don't have, like, the empathy in my body anymore. It fled out a long time ago.